it creates so much decision fatigue to have all options open. Not choosing is a choice. That hit me hard. I decided I need to make clearer decisions. It just brings so much peace, stability, happiness, sweetness to my life. We have people in our communities that never quite commit to the invite, right? They don't choose because they're keeping all their options open and then last minute deciding which option to go for. Choosing everything is the same as choosing nothing. Choosing nothing is the same as choosing everything. And who wants to be in that state? Hi, I'm Reshma. I'm a psychic and spiritual mentor. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I share intuitive channeled messages and I also pull oracle and tarot cards to bring you clarity on love, blessings and money. So today I want to talk about the power of making choices and decisions with your six senses. So how to choose beyond just strategic pros and cons, and also how to eliminate the decision fatigue of living in a state of overwhelm of choices. And then eventually all your decisions will become intuitive. Your body will just automatically know how to choose because it's decided what it doesn't want. So there are some steps I've laid out that break it down very simply. So firstly, you're in a state of awareness of choices. Secondly, it's the intention to choose. And then thirdly, it's the decision of choice. So let's start with number one, the awareness of choices. We live in a world where choice is abundant. Whether you have a choice of the ice cream you want to eat. Back in the day it was simple, chocolate, vanilla and strawberry. Now we have gluten-free, dairy-free, passion fruit, mango, and it can be overwhelming. Before, when you had less, the decision-making process became less because the awareness of choices was just chocolate, strawberry and vanilla. And then you had to set the intention. What flavor am I being called to today? So you would either choose chocolate, strawberry or vanilla, and then you would make the decision to choose. So you would tell the person in the ice cream shop, I'm going to have chocolate today. And it was simple. And nowadays, the choices are almost overwhelming. It becomes mentally exhausting sometimes, I would say. Like if you have, for example, too many clothes, maybe you're drowning in what outfit you want to wear today. But if you had less clothes and you maybe planned your outfits, the decision fatigue would be eliminated. So you could already decide like Monday's outfit, Tuesday's outfit. Every day you plan your outfits. Might be boring, but it takes the decision fatigue. And for those of you who just want to make quick decisions and also tap into the other side of decision making, first it starts with understanding what in life at the moment is clouding your judgment of the harder decisions you need to make. So you first need to start with what decisions in life could I make even easier, and then you can start to look at like exploring your intuition and sixth senses on a deeper level. So, okay, so not choosing is also a choice. When you choose everything, you choose nothing. And choosing nothing is also the same as choosing everything. So you're stuck in that state of paralysis. And it's the same with like, let's say you get some invites, several invites on the weekend. And some people, instead of committing and confirming their commitment to one friend, they'll say, I'll let you know, maybe. Yeah, they keep all options open to feel into which party will be the best. And I don't know, I mean, everyone's different. So if you're one of those people that want to navigate life through clear choices, have clear intentions, materialize things in your life really easily, live a life of clarity, focus, direction, then you need to make some choices and stick with them. And that comes from removing the choices that are not in the direction of where you want to go. And so I will explore on how you can do that. And that is tapping into your six senses to understand, why am I making a decision? How does it make me feel to make this decision? And also not using your logical mind to always lead to the goal. So for example, one choice, one big powerful choice can open so many new doors that you didn't even know existed. So if you made that decision from logic, you're only allowing your mind to look at the current pros and cons of making that decision. And maybe the doors that open are completely unrelated. So you might have an intention to meet, I don't know, a partner, and you decide to join a members club. And from joining that members club, you met someone there that led you to meet your partner. So it's like unrelated, but your intuition is working for you ahead of yourself. Your intuition is acting miles ahead of your human mind's perception. So how would you know by joining this club that you would meet your partner through a friend that you met there? Your mind only has a certain capacity to analyze choices and decisions through strategic pros and cons. Because even if you join this club thinking, I'm going to meet my partner there, maybe when you joined, you didn't meet your partner and you thought, oh, well, you see, the strategic decision making didn't work for you. So then that takes you back to the unlimited potential of this universe, of awareness of choices and being open to new doors being open. And then when you do make that choice from intuition, you know that because you made that choice from intuition, it's connected to the goal that you're trying to achieve. I hope that makes sense. I mean, you've got to practice it. You've got to start to test the waters. Like, let's see what happens when I start to make more intuitive decisions, and what is the outcome of those decisions, whether I just made a list, black and white, analyzing the pros and cons, and then what happens when I make strategic decisions in that way. So you've got to always do your own tests and see what is aligned for you. And then you start to trust yourself more with your own decision making, rather than firstly logical decision making, but also like asking other people to make the decisions for you. And then your sixth senses will speak louder. And then also decision making will become super fast and automatic as you trust your body and intuition to guide you. You trust yourself more and more, so you will know, because when you know what you don't want, you become very clear on what you do want. So then when, let's say you have 5 invites to a party on the weekend, immediately you won't leave 4 of those doors open. You will close them and decide, because you know that that's aligned with your values, your vision, the type of people that you want to be hanging around with. So why would you leave all those 4 doors open? So that's one way to look at it. And then you can make that decision. So it was like the awareness, you set the intention to not choose, then you make the choice, and then you actually made the decision to choose and then took action in that direction. But we're not going to talk about action today. I'm going to take you back to the body. Like, how does the body guide you to make a decision? So if we go back to the awareness and you're flooding in options and you want it all, maybe, so you're in a state of, well, everything feels good, I want it all. First, make that first choice. What is it that is feeling good in your body? When you think of the choice that you need to make, if it's a small one, which one makes you feel the most peaceful and stable? Not necessarily the most excited, because that's out of balance. You don't want to rely on your decisions to always take you to the excitement state, because then it will take you back to the low state. You want to make decisions out of balance. Like, how am I making this decision? Am I firstly in a relaxed state of mind? Then does the decision bring me peace and stability and safety and security? Is the decision easy? Does it feel good to me? Is it like a full body yes? Am I checking in with my womb, my gut, my mind? Can I use my nose to guide me? What smells of vanilla? Does it smell sweet and floral, or does it, I don't know, it smells off, or it smells fishy? You've got to bring those questions to your awareness, and then that will start to plant seeds, so your body will answer those questions for you. I mean, there's so many decisions to make. This topic is, I could go on forever, but let's start with the ice cream. Let's start with the easy decisions of chocolate, strawberry and vanilla. How do you decide when you want them all? Okay, nowadays probably you can have a little bit of everything, but that's not the point of my video, to have chocolate, vanilla and strawberry all in one bowl. If you chose chocolate, what's the effect of choosing chocolate? You could either have never tried chocolate before and not like it, or you could love it, or it could be okay and you're slightly regretting you're not choosing vanilla and strawberry. So you could even turn this small decision into super complicated if you wanted to. Once you start to practice which one you're drawn to through your body, you're not thinking, okay, I might like the vanilla more than the chocolate, so I think I'm going to go with that. It's mental. That's all mental, strategic. Then it's like analyzing pros and cons. The chocolate's going to be richer. The mind trying to make the decision. For me, it would be let's say the 3 ice creams. I would be like, which one am I drawn to in that instinctive moment? And I'm a splenic projector, 6'2" splenic projector in human design. So I resonate with that a lot. Things like this, like quick decision making, I can make in the moment. And like if it's that day, if it's chocolate, yeah, I'm going to go with the chocolate. I wouldn't go and ask the person working in the ice cream shop, like, which one would you think that I will like? How will they know? No, I won't use external stimulus. I'll make that decision myself. Even if the chocolate wasn't the way I expected, it's nothing to do with if it was better or worse than the vanilla or strawberry. Maybe the chocolate was not the chocolate I was expecting. So it all goes down back to expectations. Maybe I've had a better chocolate ice cream somewhere else and this one didn't meet my expectations, or maybe it exceeds my expectations. It's all what I tell myself. So I also choose that. I trust that my decision to choose that chocolate that day is the best decision for me, and I make peace with it. And then I'm evaluating, okay, was that gut feeling the best choice? And if I did feel it was, then perfect. And also, the more you make decisions like this, you build up like a muscle. Firstly, it's trusting your body to make the decision and then not regretting the decision. You chose that decision for a reason, and in the end it's just an experience and you learn from it. And the point of making these choices fast is also to take away the decision fatigue. So the less choices you have, it just becomes easier to get to that place. So I'm gonna last end the message with a few cards, and this is from the Enchanted Map. I was like, what a perfect deck to pull for this message. So I will see, how can people use their sixth senses? Okay, so we've got sacred pool, coming apart, home, dry desert. Come on more. Commitment, making a choice. OMG. Like, I have to share this. Commitment and making a choice. Isn't that wild? I'm talking about using your six senses to make choices and decisions, and the card is making a choice. Like, I shouldn't even say it blows my mind, but it really, really does. Every time that I have a message to share or I channel a message, and then the cards are like literally identical. So it's just like always confirmation. These cards are just like confirmation or flashcards of the downloads that I received to share with you. So comment below choice. I'm choosing. Comment below I'm choosing. Or I'm ready to choose. It will bring you a lot of peace. Okay, so this card says sacred pool, and that to me goes back to my point of the abundance of choices, like a pool, like a swimming pool, like an ocean. That's like the first step in the awareness that you have the choice. Isn't that amazing that we can choose, that our freedom of choice isn't taken away? Yeah, okay, so this card, it says coming apart, telling me like separation. So firstly, you don't go from 1,000 choices to one choice. It's a process of elimination, isn't it? You start to understand more of your likes and your dislikes, and then you start to look at what you don't want in your life. And we have so many choices. How do you know how to remove those? So again, it goes back to your body, and that's going to be a hard process. The process of choosing it cannot necessarily be easy, because that's saying no to something else that could be a door for you, but you can't also spread your energy everywhere, because that doesn't send focus and intention to the universe. So yeah, that comes from, okay, I'm willing to accept that I need to make some choices, and I can't live in this pool. And then it goes back to the alignment. What choices make me feel safe, secure, stable, but comfortable in the heart, that this feels like a safe, aligned decision. It doesn't put you in threat, and you're not making decisions out of fear. So that's why when you do make choices, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the moment. You can take some time to reflect. Of course, big decisions, you need to take a lot more time to know what you want, and that starts from going back to the what do I don't want, and then you just get closer to the choice that feels true to your heart, your home. Oh, like dry desert. For me, this is like feeling lonely, especially if you're like choosing people in your life. Maybe having all the doors open to everyone is not feeling good to you anyway. It's not bringing you that fulfillment. And then you feel like maybe by closing those doors or setting the intention to close some doors with people, you're going to feel lonely. It's going to feel like a dry desert. But you've created space for yourself. Like that space brings in the new things. The space brings in the desires that you're seeking. And then you have to commit to that choice. You have to commit to the choice of closing doors. And so you can make space for the new things to enter your life. And then when you make a choice, it becomes like, then maybe in the end you're left with just two choices, and then everything becomes so much clearer to you. Like this card is like absolutely divine. It's literally a path, and in the end you're left with two choices. I cannot believe the spread. And that final choice will become so clear to you once you've heard your body speak. It will become so loud that you won't feel like which choice do I make if it comes to like in the end a choice of two things. I'll let you explore on those topics for yourself. More with me on a specific choice that you need to make. We can get some clarity from your guides, or I can pull some cards for you through tarot or oracle, and maybe that will help you see your blind spots, help you see what you can't see. That's the good thing with the journey of Oracle and Tarot. Like, you can really get answers on things that you can't see as well. So if the process of making decisions becomes so overwhelming and not making a choice for a while, you don't have to jump into that choice. Don't feel the pressure to make choices because you feel that life is bringing that pressure to you. Just, you will know, like when the choice is needed to be made, it will be so clear. So until then, just like sit with it and wait. I would say just don't make the choice with those big decisions. Because that moment you need to make that choice, 100% you will know. It will be so clear to you. So I hope this topic helped you. Let me know, leave a comment, what resonated. And as I said, if you want to book a personal reading or work with me one-on-one, then my links are in the description. Enjoy your beautiful Friday. If you really want to make decisions with your six senses and live from intuition, not strategy or calculation, your body will become your compass.